I freaking love this microphone. It's fucking so cool, man. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. So cool. Now this is just a prototype. I guess Dan's got a couple tweaks he wants to make to it. He wants to, this is just a prototype, so I guess he used kind of a budget kind of jack, and he explained some things to me, but I don't understand electronics at all. I don't even know how to use a soldering gun, to be honest with you. But fuck, it's a cool microphone. So happy. So happy. Yesterday, getting this in the mail was one of the high points of my musical career. And I'm glad to say I've got a lot of high points in my musical career. Got a lot of low points, too. But this was definitely a high fucking point. So, a topic video today. And I think it's apropos that I pack a lip of Skol Citrus for this. Because I really like Skol Citrus. A lot of people don't. But, I'm going to give this a pack. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Skol Citrus. But my topic is, what is a dip review? There's a whole phenomenon on YouTube of people who make dip reviews. And I'm one of them. And I'm proud to be one of them. But when it all comes down to brass tacks, any review is really just one person's opinion. You know what I mean? You may see a review of something that the reviewer describes as absolutely god-awful and horrible. I've seen lots of reviews on this that they call it Skol Citrus, and it gets a lot of hate, But, I tried it, and I like it. So, whereas those reviews may be helpful, you got to make your own judgments on things, That's one thing I really learned watching Berg's dip reviews, is he sets an example for that, Try everything. Form your own opinions. Don't bandwagon. Be your own man, Suit and Tie says the same, And I will say the same here. None of us are advocating people starting using dip. Certainly not underage people using dip. I tell stories of how young I was when I started dipping, but I'm not saying that you should go and do that, And that's one of the things I find on YouTube is, apart from a select few that I've found, a lot of the dip reviews are done by kids, by like 16-year-old kids. And, it's like, how many reviews of Grizzly Wintergreen can you watch where some shirtless redneck kid is fucking packing half a can in their face and just saying, yeah, it's good, or you're a pussy if you don't dip this, or you're a pussy if you do dip this, And frankly, you gotta form your own opinions on things. And that goes for everything in life, Make your own decisions. That's what freedom is about, I always close my videos by saying, be well and stay free. And, I believe in freedom, national politics aside, I don't know. I honestly don't know fucking much about politics these days. But I have some general opinions on things, but like I say, they're just my opinions, So yeah, when it comes to dip reviews, even if the review is very concise and to the point and educational, you really got to go find out for yourself. Suit and tie seems to follow that credo as well. When he gives something a bad review, it's from an educated standpoint. When Bergs gives something a bad review, it's from an educated standpoint. I like to think I do the same. I've been dipping a long time, and but yeah, like a lot of dip review people are just. It's just watching the same video with a different 16-year-old kid's face on it, So yeah, I really like Skol Citrus. And why do I like it? Yeah, it smells like lemon pledge, but it tastes like fucking lemonade, man. It's really refreshing to me. Especially being a mint and a long cut, or a mint and a natural guy. Preferably a fine cut natural guy. Like I love Copenhagen Snuff, and I love Stoker's Mint. Those are Stoker's Mint, Skol Original Fine Cut, and Copenhagen Snuff are probably my 3 favorite top dips. But I'll try anything. I got a can of fucking Kayak apple in my room, and no, I don't really like it, but if I want to mix things up, I'll throw in a lip of it because I have it, and what the fuck, it's something different. But yeah, anyway, I just was thinking about that this morning, watching a few dip reviews of I watched Bergs and I watched Suit and Tie this morning. I try to watch Bergs when I go to bed, and I try to start my day by watching Suit and Tie when I'm throwing my first slip in, And like I say, I feel really bad for Suit and Tie is going through the Sago dips that I sent him right now, and I gave them all a fucking horrible review, and rightly so. And he's going through them now and giving them horrible reviews. Now, even that being said, maybe there's somebody who likes them. I don't know. When I went to the store and bought them, they were all 1.5 years out of date. The owner of the store said nobody buys this shit, especially when it's like positioned literally right next on the counter to Grizzly and Copenhagen, and Skol. I'm sure that's because it's the same price, they're all $12 a can. And I'm sure people go for the premium brands more than Sago. Like the first can of Sago I bought was the natural. And when I bought it at a different store. And when I went in and I asked for a can of it, the girl at the counter gave me a can, and literally the lid was bulging on it. Like it was like a fucking dome. And I was like, something's wrong with that can of dip. And so I asked for another one. Regardless, I'm almost regretful of that because I would have liked to have seen what was inside the fucking bulging can. But, fear of botulism or something like that kind of stopped me from doing that. So, I'm adventurous, but I'm not that adventurous, But yeah, I just wanted to make this little topic video. Basically about being free feeling free inside and making your own opinions on everything, whether it be dip, whether it be music, whether it be style of clothes, how you like to fucking cut your hair, how you like to, what you do in your spare time, whatever, live your best life, and you can't live your best life if you don't try things, yeah, that's really all. So yeah, live your best life, be well, stay free, and make your own decisions on stuff. And yeah, so shout out to the folks that I respect, and Suit and Tie Dip and Chew Guy, Berg's Dip Reviews, No Bluff Buff, Smokeless Ryan 4K, Wayside Lee 83. Anyhow, I'm done rambling. I hope you're all having a great day, and thank you to all my supporters, and I'll see you in the next video.